Alrighty, good day. Welcome to a new week, a Monday. We don't really get new weeks in crypto, do we? Because we just keep on rolling over. But here we are. It's a new week. And it's my birthday today. Yoo! So, this is brought to you by FTX. And again, this is a watch list video. So rather than, I know I keep saying this, but just for those that have not jumped in on these for a little while, don't forget that these are brought to you by FTX. This is the reason why I can do it, because FTX sponsors these. So if you haven't got your FTX account, there's a link there on the YouTube in the description to get your 10% off your trading fees. Go ahead, knock yourself out with that. Also how to go long, how to go short, raise your orders, manage your risk, all that sort of stuff's there. If you can't find it right away, go to YouTube. Trader Cobb is the one you want to look for. Hit your notifications on, click subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and a bit of support would be great. So do that for me if you don't mind. Share it around your mates and whatnot. And away we go. So yes, thank you for the birthday wishes, everybody. 37. Yep, I'm an old man. I am an old man. And that's life. At least life keeps on happening. Excellent stuff. All right, so let's have a look. Bitcoin, let's start here with the daily. We pushed a new all-time highs yesterday, going up towards that $50,000 mark. Last week, a pretty good week for Bitcoin. It pulled back. We spoke of this a little while back, obviously a few weeks ago now, and pushed on to new all-time highs. We're now tickling the top of $50,000. No dramas, by the way. All that supported the Chinese New Year opportunity to join the courses and whatnot. If you haven't already, I don't know if it's still going, but you can check your emails or go to the website tradercobb.com and just hit the little chat function to find out more. Thanks everybody for the lovely comment. So yeah, a really good run. Look, are we going to fail at 50? Are we going to pull back? I don't know. But if we do pull back and we get into the cradle zone, I'm after trades. I'm after daily cradle trades, that sort of thing, waiting to see how we go there. It's not, it's not pulling back at this stage. It could pull back. It may pull back, and I'm just waiting to see what the market provides for me. Oh, sand on my mouse. That is a horrible grinding feeling on glass, and I hope I fixed that. So look, let's go to the 4 hour now. Oh, why is that? That shouldn't be making noises. I've got that on mute. Anyway, okay, so higher low, higher heights, pull back in. It's not, it's got to push through here. For me to really consider going long on anything Bitcoin at the moment, it needs to push on to new highs, and it needs to get up through that 50,000 mark really to get that cyclicity moving. So there's nothing on Bitcoin for me at this moment in time. But I'll tell you what I am watching very closely, and I was very, I won't say disappointed, but this is a great trend. Check out Polkadot here. Beautiful move weekly. It's had a fantastic week, as you can see there. Very strong moves. It's done a 10x from, well, sorry, not quite from when it listed on FTX, but very, very strong move. They're very good trend. I like the cyclicity. Pull back in, consolidated. Look, first pullback, move. Consolidation, move. Pullback, move. Now, while I will wait for the daily, if it were to set up, I'm also very, very much stalking it here on this 8 hour. If I get a small bullish candle, I was willing this morning to raise an order on this candle, but it didn't close bullish enough for a cradle. I love my swing trades. I've been doing very well with my swing trades. They require so little to manage. That's why one of the reasons I love them so much is there's not that much sort of actually got to do with them. You raise the order, you let it go, it takes time, and happy. What I'm looking at here is just to wait for this 8 hour candle to close. Of course, that's going to be later on this afternoon, or when is it going to be? This evening, I think 7 o'clock. I'll wait for that, but it's a beautiful trend with just such a lovely looking pullback there. So dots on my list. Balancers also made the list. I was looking at this morning on the 16th. It got a bit messy through here, but the fact of the matter is higher low, there are, this pullback, it got messy, higher low, then it pushed to a higher high. So although not exactly spot on, perfect, exactly as good as, say, like the trend here on DOT, it still fits those rules, and I'm waiting for a small bullish candle, which I didn't get on this candle, so I'm waiting for the next one. So again, quite some time to wait there. I believe that will be silly o'clock, so maybe tomorrow morning. BAT, also, go back to the 8 hour here. We're looking at a lot of the swing time frames here because we've had a bit of a deeper pullback after a very, very strong run of the market. Waiting to see if I can get a bullish candle in here. Same sort of thing. Now, the reason I'm not looking, the reason I'm always talking about cradles when it comes to these scans is because For those of you that did do, this was about a year or so ago now, that did do the FTX education that I put together, you learnt the cradle strategy. So don't talk about the other strategies as frequently in here because I know not everybody has them. Those are more spoken of in the community and in the crypto TV that subscribers get to point out everything that we're looking at. These are just focused more than anything on cradles. That's the reason why. But waiting for that cradle. DeFi, another one up here. We'll go to the 16 now. It's been trending phenomenally well. It's pulled back in. We are still convergent. I'm waiting to see if I can get a bullish candle. Maybe up at 10,000 would be the ideal level. Again, it's going to take some time, which means we just wait. It's simple. We wait. It's real simple stuff when you know what you're looking for. It's about being patient. OMG. I'd actually love to see it. I don't think it was a 4 hour, was it? Oh, no, the 4's not bad. I'd actually like to see it pull back a little bit further in, so I get a small candle without having to have too wide a stop. If my stop was going to be there and entry up here, it's quite the distance. The 4 or the 8, again, patience is required. And finally, rounding it out, is mid-perp. I'd like to see it pull a bit deeper in. If I can get that, happy days. Now, what would change this? Well, nothing, apart from the market coming outside of that cradle zone. We just got to wait for the opportunities. Now, whilst Bitcoin here on the 8 is divergent, whilst it's also divergent on the 4 and looking a little bit strained, it could also very easily pop on through that $50,000 mark. The daily, sure, it's a bit extended, a little bit. It could certainly pull back. No problem with that at all. So the reason I'm not focusing on the lower timeframes right now is because the lower timeframes are not really offering up too many opportunities that I'm willing to really sink my teeth into. Nothing on Ethereum, very sideways. XRP, fairly messy. Bitcoin Cash, it's had a run. As a matter of fact, this might be the only... Thanks for the birthday wishes. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the thumbs up, turn on your notifications so you know when I'm doing these FTX Watchlist live. Bitcoin Cash, if it pushes on again, yeah, but again, it's not really giving me what I'm after there. In regards to those lower time frames. Litecoin. Here's another one I've been watching this morning, but it's getting a little bit funny. If it pulls back in and gives me a small bullish candle down in here, I'll get rid of those Fibonacci levels for now. The trend's there. It's just not really, the 2 hours, not the time frame. The 4 hour here, if it pulls in and gives me a small bullish candle, that will be added to my list later on this afternoon, keeping an eye on that. Binance is fairly flat up there, not interested. Cardano, ooh, what have we got here? Did I miss one? No, it's got to pull back in further if I'm correct. Yep, got to pull back in further. Lynx had a good move, waiting for that 4 hour. All the 8 perhaps, 4 or 8. If that 4 hour was to pull back in and give me a small bullish candle in that cradle, I would consider that as well. But again, it's not. It's got quite a bit of time to go. I might actually just add that in because it's only on the 4 hour. And finally, Stellar. It's a bit messy. I'm not too interested. So that's a look at the top 10. The watch list that I'm watching at the moment is largely the higher time frames, and here it is in front of you. So don't forget, this is proudly sponsored by FTX. Get your FTX account, 10% off your fees in the link below in the description. If you can't find it because you're on Facebook, I'm not sure if it's there or not, probably is, then go to YouTube. Give me a like, subscribe, blah, 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 all that sort of stuff. And I'm going to go to lunch. I'm going to have a delicious, wonderful, big steak. I'm looking forward to it. You have yourself a great day. Take care, manage your risk, and if you don't know how to manage your risk, again, go to that description. You'll see the videos there. Have a fantastic day. If you haven't got the free course already, go to tradercobb.com and go and get it. Cheers, guys. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Love you all.